Hi there. Do you know what's on the end of your fork? Well, if you're not picky and choosy like I am, there's glyphosate on the end of your fork in the form of the food that you're eating. Our crops today are sprayed with glyphosate to control weeds. Also, wheat is sprayed to dry the crop out near harvest so they can get it into production faster. So you're eating a lot of glyphosate every day if you don't know what it is. Now, if you want to know more, you want to do a real deep dive in it, read Dr. Stephanie Seneff's book, Toxic Legacy. I've interviewed her 3 times. It's a great little read, not terribly thick, but it's very sciencey. So if you're not into science, you might think, oh, I'll give that a miss. Well, I'm going to distill it down for you because you want to know what's in it for me. How is this affecting me and my family? Well, when the crops are sprayed, glyphosate goes on the outside, it goes on the soil, it penetrates the soil, the worms leave, they're the ones who produce the nutrients that are drawn up through the roots. So now glyphosate's drawn up through the roots, and it's destroying the vitamins and the minerals and the amino acids in the crop. That's why we eat it. So now it no longer has the nutrients that we expect to have, and we had when we were growing up, and our parents and grandparents did. But it might look like broccoli, but genetically, there's nothing there. Pointless. This is a beautiful, organic, it's beyond organic. It's from Riverford, and they haven't sprayed toxins for, I think, I don't know, 4 decades or something. So this is chemical-free, God's pharmacy, beautiful broccoli. What does it look like? Sort of looks like a little brain, doesn't it? Yes, it's great brain food. And as well as destroying the vitamins and minerals and the amino acids in the crops, it's destroying something called the shikimate pathway. Well, you've probably never heard of that. I'm going to make it really simple. The shikimate pathway in a crop is the pathway that the cells use to communicate, to help the crop develop. It's time to develop this. It's time to give some pigment. It's time to make it bigger and develop the nutrients. All those signaling molecules in the cells. So the shikimate pathway is destroyed. Monsanto argued that humans don't have a shikimate pathway, so glyphosate, which is in their product Roundup, is not harmful for us. Now, I know you've all heard of bacteria. You know that our body has good bacteria. Inside, outside, top to bottom, good vital bacteria. Our bodies are 9 times more bacteria cells than human cells. So think about that. We can see our human cells. We can't see the bacteria cells, but they're there. Your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your throat, your pits, all the way down, inside out. Good, vital bacteria that we can't live without. Now, you know that your gut has bacteria, good bacteria. About 54% of those bacteria in our gut have a shikimate pathway. Oh, got your attention now. So what is that doing to me, my kids, my family? Well, think leaky gut. That's a big term now, widely used. Well, glyphosate destroys the mesh junctions in our gut lining. So think about, these are cells in your gut lining. They're joined by a mesh, beautiful mesh that keeps the good stuff in and the bad stuff out. Now that mesh is destroyed, so the good stuff's getting out and the bad stuff's getting in. That's your leaky gut. That affects your brain. So now I think brain fog, well, direct relation with your gut. And think GLP-1, the skinny jabs or the fat jabs, the pharmaceutical jabs, the GLP-1 jabs. Well, that GLP hormone resides in our gut. And we now know that glyphosate destroys the GLP-1 hormone. So now if you have a weight issue, you're trying to lose weight, maintain your weight loss or something, and you can't, and whatever those problems might be, It's because your GLP-1 hormone isn't working. Your GLP-1 hormone regulates your appetite, signals when you need to eat, when you've had enough to eat. It regulates your blood sugar. So that GLP-1 hormone is not working. It's not sending the right signals to your brain. So yes, you might need to exercise more. You might need to eat less sugar, but you need to avoid glyphosate. We all need to avoid glyphosate. So I say to you, look at your shopping. Where can you can order food online now from organic farmers, non-spray farmers. You can choose at the market, look for the organic labels and choose the organic, and talk to your produce manager and let them know what you would like to see them stock so that they can. And Mark Byford, the bowler hat farmer, is working for more food sovereignty, connecting people to farmers who don't spray. That's the ideal, is the chemical-free farmers. That's the ideal. And neighbors that might be growing some produce in their garden. Make sure they're not spraying. Make sure you have those conversations and let people know what is actually happening. So if you have any questions, respond wherever you see this video. I've got some foraging tips, fermenting tips, and things to help restore your gut health, and shopping tips so that you can actually save money on your shopping by buying organic. Now look at this. This is my courgette. So it had some little creepy crawlies on it. That's fine, and the inside is wonderful. Look at this apple. This is where I do some foraging. These apples get little insect bites on the outside, but look at the inside. It's beautiful. And people ask me, can you taste glyphosate? How would I know? Well, you can't really see, taste, or smell it, but you can taste the absence of it. Everything tastes so good. In fact, my daughter's little sausage dog loves organic broccoli. You won't eat it if it's not organic. It doesn't taste the same. It doesn't taste the same. It tastes so good when it's vibrant food that our body recognizes. So I'm going to keep it, trying to keep it brief, but I get so excited about this. And then we want to think autism. The autistic brain is inflamed. We need to reduce that inflammation. So reduce eating rubbish food. Get the nutrient density in there, and you'll eat less. You'll feel better, and you'll save on your shopping. And just think about eating empty food. Would you go to a shop and buy a box with nothing in it? Not really. So don't eat empty food.